Hey there, all my soul peeps, Angel of the Dawn, back with another message. This one is going to be a collective message. I was about to do the fire sign video that I didn't get done yesterday, and was told to do this instead. So, one more shuffle. Collective message, universe. Four of Swords, Justice, this could be recovery after some type of injustice, or let's get some more cards. Stack. I also see I'm also hearing damn it, I lost it actually. Going against the grain. I don't know, I'm not sure why that just come up, but that's what I was getting from that. Thinking outside of the box and getting justly rewarded and bringing balance where maybe there was imbalance. Oh, we've got the Knight of Cups. The Two of Pentacles. The King of Cups. Thinking going to do this. Oh, awesome too. Got the Lovers, the Queen of Swords, Temperance, the Emperor, and the Eight of Pentacles. And the cards in my deck are usually not reversed, but obviously this one is. The Six of Pentacles. Okay, so sorry, I have to straighten them up. It's always been a thing of mine. I can remember I used to play solitaire a lot. And the cards had to be lined up just so. Anyway. Everybody else all worried about spread. I'm worried about alignment. Anyways, So I feel like you're coming out of a period, or we're coming out as a collective, maybe out of a period of letting too many people, basically caring what other people think, I feel like. And not letting too many people have their input into your life, you know, your work environment, your love life, you know, what you think, what you feel, you know, being firm in who you are. And I think this rest is strengthening that, you know, for us as individuals, that we're all having to take a little bit of a time out to gain this balance within ourselves. This Knight of Cups, I feel like this is, you know, all of us needing to make sure that we are offering ourselves the cup of love. And this, I feel like, is balancing our emotions and becoming steward over our emotions, master of our emotions, king of our emotions. But starting with the cup of love for ourselves first, and balancing that, and, you know, this could be choosing a lover. This could just be making a choice in a situation. This also can represent Gemini. I don't usually say the signs, but this, because I don't necessarily feel like this is another person. I mean, it could be. But I feel like collectively we are becoming the master of our emotions, cutting out anything that doesn't serve us, and maybe, you know, finding self-love to be in mastering our emotions, to know what we deserve and expect, well, not necessarily expect, but deserve in love. Cutting out, here's another damn balance card. Balance. Yeah, cutting out anything that no longer serves. Again, I don't necessarily take this as a person so much as, I mean, it could be. This definitely, I mean, anything that no longer serves. This could be people in general. This could be thoughts, ideas, beliefs, a job, unhealthy habits, toxic, well, of course, any kind of toxicity no longer serves anyone. Well, I say that, but sometimes there is lessons in toxicity. Anyways, beyond the point and scope of this reading. So yeah, cutting out anything that doesn't fulfill you and doesn't bring you balance. And I feel like you have been and are working very hard on keeping this balance. Or we are as a collective. I say you because I'm talking to each and every one of you that are listening. Because as a collective, I feel like this is what we've all been going through on an individual basis. Like I said, there could be a love interest involved, but I feel like it's more getting clear of who we are, what we want, what we deserve, and just really becoming the master of our own lives. This also could be, you know, starting a business. This could be bringing balance. Yeah, because now I'm hearing the balance of the feminine and the masculine. I feel like this is excuse me, this is a feminine energy all up here, I feel like. And this is masculine energy. And I don't mean that as in separate outside of ourselves. Because I very much feel like this is all one person. Not, you know, I mean, as individuals, it's all each of us. But our feminine side and our masculine side. And the reason there's so much balance in this reading is because it's creating balance. Or we are finding balance. We are finding balance within ourselves. No more giving too much of ourselves in a way that is draining. Because this is out of balance. This one coming in upside down. See, that would be... I would see balance sort of in this. Although I always see him, you know, giving out on their, you know, knees begging. And it's like, he's only got one hand free, so he's probably going to give to this one too, even though he's only given to this one at the time. And maybe this is only because he can only afford to give to the one at a time. You know, so this is like money situations too. But in this case, I feel like this is people in your business. You know, maybe you're giving too much of your, too much stock. Maybe you're putting too much stock, or we're putting too much stock in what other people thought or said or whatever about your situation, about basically, I feel like who you're becoming or who you've become. But that's a past energy. That's, you know, that, like I said, my deck I always have them upright, and I usually just read them if I feel like they need to be read upside, you know, reversed. And that one actually came out reversed. So I think that that's a big time not doing that anymore. And I actually made a post on my Facebook early this morning. Now I can't remember what it said. Something about putting too much stock in other people's feelings ends up giving you other people's results. I don't know, something towards that. But yeah, I feel like this is creating balance, and it's taking a rest. And it's taking hard work. Very, very hard work. Learning new things, probably going through a ton of new things. We're all going through so much on this ascension. So this is probably learning a multitude of new things, you know. And that's the 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that would actually be okay. Because I was thinking, the chakras have been really heavily on my mind lately. Like, everything I see, just about I can somehow reference to chakras, or see something having to do with the chakras. And here I was just counting the discs going up, and, you know, actually, yeah, whatever. Balance. And this also could, just as much as balance, is still within the balance concept, we've got the inner and the outer energies. Because I feel like in these readings, not just my readings, but I feel like, I can't say all readers, but, and I can't narrow it down, but I can't keep it, I mean, it's just way too broad, but I feel like a lot of the readers out there, especially ones that I watch, or that I used to watch, I really don't watch anybody anymore. Not that I don't like them, or agree with their energy. I just started reading all for myself all the time now. There's still a couple I watch, and because I get more of the astrology aspect that I'm unfamiliar with watching those certain readers. But anyways, I digress. I feel like a lot of the readers are talking about the insides and the outsides. Like, if we talk about something and we only say that it's like physical, well, you can be damn sure that either it's already happened internal, or it's got to take place before that outer can take place. And that's positive or negative, good or bad, light or dark, whatever you want to call it, see it, whatever. There's so many labels, put too much dogma on things, and that's what people argue about. So anyways, I digress again. Inner and outer. I feel like, internally, you've been coming to terms with who you are and how you feel. Mostly this is a feelings. This is really getting in touch with who you are, not juggling. I feel like that's the thoughts and opinions here of others. Not juggling that anymore, You're tired of hopping on one foot and not being firm in your foundation. This is firmness. This is firmness. Even this is firmness, He's laying there just chilling. And he's on the throne. Even though it's on water, that's a concrete or a stone throne. So either it's magical, which, total possibility, and it floats, or it's rooted in something just as sturdy that goes down through to landmass. Anyways. Yeah, so that's what I have for, actually, I want to I'm gonna this is the deck I'm going to use. No, I think I want to use this deck. I feel like I'm missing a deck. Maybe. No. Universe, give me. Let me look at this again. No, I don't know. I think that may be where I stop it, because let's see if we can figure out what we're working on. Let's just get a couple of cards. It's on balance. Cutting out anything that doesn't serve you. I feel like that Emperor there, he's on some shit. Like he focused. Very, very focused. Like, I feel like the masculine in all of us has really gained focus in the material, whereas the feminine in us has become very solid in the emotional. Yeah, I still feel like this is balance. And oh wow, I just realized there's 3 major arcana in that second row. 4 altogether in the reading. Balance, justice, lovers, emperor. So just reading those, You've got Justice brings balance in a spiritual union. So yeah, just those there themselves, that tells the story of balance, and whether that's inner or outer. I mean, like I said, one is indicative of the other. You can't have one without the other, or something like that. So yeah. King of Shields. 5 of Swords. Yeah, definitely realizing with this balance and here, not listening to all of the, either not giving to, okay, let's just put this in energetic terms, because if I put it in energetic terms, it can actually, hold on, I have to, I'm sitting here, my legs are going to sleep. This is way longer than I intended. This was supposed to just be a quick little thing here. And it's turning into something much more. So anyways, with this here, not energetically giving to whatever is outside of you, or even what's inside of you, okay? Oh, inside, outside, same. So this is not giving, stop, no longer giving to other people or other things or thoughts or beliefs or, you know, actions. No more energy to those things that does not serve you. And so here we are cutting out and walking away from something. And oh, I see why I was supposed to grab this deck, because this is my spirit team deck. I love that about this deck. This, I always see this card. I mean, I don't know that I've heard many readers see this as a positive card, but a lot of times I do, because I feel like all those horsemen and flags in the background, to me, that looks like a rallied, like, spiritual warrior team. And they are rallying to the fact that something has to be cut out. Yes, people may be sad or have hurt feelings, or it may be, you know, just uncomfortable. But your spirit team does have your back. They are behind you. You're moving in the right direction. And this is a direction of, I mean, you see, even he is moving toward this king. That solid foundation. Like, and, you know, just looking at it from these two cards' point of view, you know, this cloaked dude, he's all in the darkness, but he can see the sunshine over here. And he can see the stability. And so, I mean, even though it looks like that would be kind of moving backwards, it's not. And that actually could be a message in itself, moving backwards. It could be a previous stable, whatever, foundation. Okay, we do have, again, you got your spirit team in the back. They got your back, and you're standing your ground. You know, those people may be cheering you on. Those people may be trying to cut you down. But you're standing your ground, regardless of what their intentions are. You are firm in who you are. You figured this out. You've gained your balance. And that just made me think of the Kundalini. I don't doing that motion there. So this, that's come up in several of my readings lately, is Kundalini rising or awakening. because it can come up and then go back down. Okay, we've got the Six of Cauldrons. So you could be clearing up. This could be clearing up childhood trauma even. And then we've got the Two of Wands. And I feel like this is, a lot of times it's seen as like choosing a path, but I feel like in this situation, you see clearly the path. I feel like that's what that he's looking into, or she. I don't know. These cards are hard to tell sometimes. Anyways, I feel like you know the path to take that's going to give you the stability, but you're cutting out these other thoughts, beliefs, or people. You're cutting them out. You're cutting them out. And I just now realized that the Five of Swords did come on top of the Queen of Swords. And, okay, hold on. Let me look at this. Yeah. Okay, huh, okay. Just looking at the cards that they're laying on top of, I've got becoming stable in a love, or finding stability in a love relationship. Again, this could be within yourself. This could be external with someone else. But I do feel like it's a divine partnership. And I feel like it's somebody from the past, but definitely cutting out anything that no longer serves you. Spirit team's got your back. Balance, you've got balance on standing your ground. You're firm and balanced in standing your ground, whether these people are for or against you. Okay, even look at that's great. Okay, so you got your spiritual team, archangels, all that. Just the way those cards are sitting, you got that angel, and she's even looking down towards this dude, and pouring the cups. And then you got all the spirits looking spirit-looking people in the background, like your guides and the angels above. That's just kind of great. So, anyways, yeah. So, I'm going to stop it there. This is one of my longest videos ever. One of my longest readings ever, I think. Oh, hell. Hold on, I can't stop it there. I didn't even talk about the overall energy for this row. We've got the Knight of Wands. So, definitely moving towards what you're passionate about. The solid foundation. Could be a lover from the past, a spiritual connection, could be a soulmate. And it's funny because normally this would be over here, but I'm running out of room. But it's hilarious because I just now got the thought that, and it may be because it's also, I don't know, I'm hearing Christmas train. I don't know why I'm hearing Christmas train. I've never been on a Christmas train. Don't know if I've ever seen a Christmas train. But anyways, I have heard of one. But I feel like this knight here is like the engine of a Christmas train that's hooked to all of this here, kind of moving it forward, like moving the situation forward, collectively cutting out anything that doesn't serve us, and definitely moving forward with guidance. And it could, I mean, and you're clear on your path. You could be, this still again could be just self-love. And this could be clearing up past life karma, or, you know, this life karma from the past. Getting rid of soul wounds, doing soul healing. So yeah, take it how it resonates, but this is, I can see why I was supposed to do this instead of another fire, just a fire reading, because I feel like more people need to see this. Because if anything, to me, it says, hey, you're kind of on the right track, and your spirit team has your back. You're getting balanced, so just keep moving forward. Keep working hard. So I hope this resonates for you guys out there. Let me know in the comments what you think, because like I said, all of this is really new to me. This last year has been the biggest whirlwind spiritually ever. And I feel like I've pretty much been on a spiritual journey since I was 4 years old. So, this last year has been like, teleporting is the first word that come to mind, but, you know, I haven't teleported, but I do feel like I've entered some type of, I don't know, portal or something that has just accelerated, and whether I want to or not, like, things just keep coming, and energies keep moving through, and ideas keep coming through, and new thoughts about, you know, reading cards. I read cards for myself off and on for years, but, you know, I don't know, it's all so different, and I feel like, the group that I'm speaking to is kind of in similar situations, that things have been really crazy, and finally coming to some balanced states, you know, within ourselves. And so yeah, that's what I've got. And if you like my videos, please like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, third eye opening. Third eye chakra activations. Anyways, like, share, and subscribe, please. Comment. Greatly appreciate it. If you guys are interested in soul coaching, a private reading, or donating to my channel, that information is in the description box below. And this is Angel of the Dawn saying peace, love, and light out. Until next time.